All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 38-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 38. That's him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Complete to Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Penix here from the gun. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You just got to love that angle. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield and just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jack Thompson finishing that play off.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Short pass brought in. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. And goes to the hurry-up offense here.
Gain on the play. That's good. For the Falcons. First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Penix. He's got a man left. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you foul it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Drake London with a touchdown. Younghoe Koo on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Strong with the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled up to 29. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
First tone of the game for James Cook. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Running back sent in motion. Allen on 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. On now is a local product. Played his high school ball at Norcross. Jake Camarda to punt. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And now they face 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Throwing the out route complete. As this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. They've got 1st down from the 31. Penix. It's got it right side. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 41. Robinson on the inside give. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They start with 2nd and 6. Hits him on the out route. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Oh my God, it's Robinson. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. Second down. Penix now against a blitz. Don't get this complete to Mooney. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Pass complete to Robinson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Third down, it's Penix. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons pull out in front for their 13-zip. Drake London with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Returning it from the 4. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
2nd and 10 now. Takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
And the Bills' 1st down.
1st down throw for Allen. Sheds up a rusher. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Pushing for the red zone. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills making a 1-score game in the first half. It's a James Cook touchdown. Extra point up and good for Bass. And the Bills cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Throwing Penix. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Falcons will have a first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
On first down, here's Penix. Right side, wheeled in by Pitts. It's a pickup up 11. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Take him down right along the 30s. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Penix on first down. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here's Penix. Finds London on the slant. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Has it at the back of the end zone, but the throw carries him out of bounds. It's incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
And again, it's Penix. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Strong with the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Allen. A toss out quickly to Coleman. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Forced out to his right. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Okay, If this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. On 1st down, here's Penix. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Throwing now on 1st down, Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Penix now on 1st down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. It's a gain of 11 there, that picks up the 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Again, Penix to the air. Quick slant into the hands of Pitts. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down from the red zone. That one connects. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Jalen Polk the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Here comes the final play of our 1st half. One final shot before the half. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our 1st half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
These really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Second down. Here's Allen again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Allen on third down. This is brought in by Coleman. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down, Bill.
To throw again, it's Allen. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. Offense up to the line fast.
17 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Allen gonna throw again. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, first and 10. Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
To the air again, Allen. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills get it back to a 14-point game. Bass now to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down. Thought he had a touchdown there. So second down coming up. Back to the air, Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Working quickly here.
He's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Bill.
Play action now, Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Alert! Half A5, half A5.
Third and long for him here. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills parlay the interception into points. Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bills 21. Final pass to kick off for Buffalo.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Robinson, start the drive. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Falcons. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Penix out 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now the give for Bijan. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Ed Oliver there to make the stop.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play
Brings up second
is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, Penix. Completed to his running back. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third down, it's Penix. He's brought in by Mooney. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on 3rd down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage, offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success. You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Return coming from the 6. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to impressive. Really push a throw downfield like that. You have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
These drives quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons with the ball. They're leading, but not by a ton. Offense to the line for second down. Penix working from the gun. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Drake London with the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion.
Set to kick off.
Strong with the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Bills first down. Only took a one-play partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. First down throw for Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Again, Allen to the air. He's got it at the 6. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get it back to within 2 possessions. Pass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills cut the lead down to 10. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. Bills get to it. They did. They got it back. 2-score game. Got to get yourself additional opportunities somehow. And that right there, that's a huge one. Feel like they absolutely now have to translate this into points.
They really do. And not just make it a one-possession game. As you've taught me, Kate, how do you eat an elephant?
One bite at a time.
One possession at a time. One play at a time. One bite at a time to the very end.
Big strike here to Moore. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Forced out to his right. Oh, he lost the football. And the Falcons scoop it out. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession. They've got first down from the 31. Here's Robinson. Oh, the open possession. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Nearly saw them trade fumbles there on back-to-back plays, Brock, but a chance recovery kept one turnover from answering another.
Okay? Can we please? Please! Can we please hold on to the football? Somebody! I'm sorry, I'm losing my mind up here. And you know what the defenders are going to do? They're going to smell blood in the water, and they're going to be swinging as wildly as I am here in the booth.
And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
Trying to get that one to Jalen Pope. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Penix here from the gun. That one complete to Pitts. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play good for 17 and a first down.
And the Falcons, first down.
This is Devin Neal with it. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
From the 27. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Jalen Pope, the touchdown. His second scoring hit to the game. Bringing pressure, and it's blocked. And he's drugged down. It was a long shot after the block anyway, and they're unable to add anything on top of that touchdown. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Strong with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. This is caught inside the 15. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's got it! And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Cook trying, fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it! Someone punched it out! And it looks like, yeah, they got it back right at the 1-yard line and nearly in the end zone for a touchdown. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Bills 16 points back. So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now. Cook. Oh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send it backwards on 3rd and goal. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down. Atlanta Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw intended for Drake London. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. The 50. 30. Gets the 10. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons have likely locked up the win right there. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Who with the extra point. And the Falcons stretch the lead to 23.
Bradley Pinion set
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Strong with the return. This makes it up to the 25. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Allen now on 1st down. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
I'll tell you what.
So we have a pause here. Inside 2 minutes, all reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. Well, good thing they reviewed it, because after further examination, the call on the field has changed. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Try and push it deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills putting up points in a game decided. And now the Bills offense staying out. They're going to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point.
Shakir sent in motion left. Allen looking to throw this. And he reaches the end zone on that 2-point try, Brock. This is going to cut into a 2-score game now. Down 15.
Bills 36.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the fumble recovery is made.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Penix. He puts everything behind this one. He's got it deep downfield. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making a 3-score game in the 4th. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Strong with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. On 1st down, Allen. He sends this one to the end zone. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now Allen off the play action. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Finds London on the slant. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a short yard gain to find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Penix on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first. Down. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Getting out to his left. They connect on the deep shot. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dumps. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First down from the red zone. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Penix is going to throw again. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons put up even more points in a win. Jalen Polk the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead.
36. Bradley Pinion.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Strong with the return. And he gets what he can by diving down, but they're still backed up ways to begin this series. One more snap to play here. One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Huard and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.